Stu Grant. I'm a partner here at Azets, and I'm delighted to welcome one of our fantastic clients, Helen Hartley, into the office today for a chat. Hi Helen, welcome.
Hi, nice to be here.
Thanks for coming in. So you are a director of a business called Mummy Meegz.
Yes.
It's your baby. Tell us a little bit about it, please.
Yeah, okay. So Mummy Meegz is a vegan chocolate company who quite simply copy the best-selling UK chocolates and make them dairy-free. We've been going now for about 7 years, and it all was born from a coffee shop in Hull, East Yorkshire, which has been running for 20 years and was set up by Mummy Meegz herself, so she's real. She's now 78, I don't think she'll mind me telling you that. And her mission, when she set up that coffee shop, was to make normal products available to people who chose to follow a vegan or vegetarian or dairy-free lifestyle. And it was about 5 or 6 years ago that she actually copied the cream egg. And that's when things kind of started to move. Customers were very interested in it, the grocers were interested in it, and the family then went out for investment. And about 3 years ago, I joined the business along with an investment round to commercialise the idea.
Okay, so at the start, it wasn't just a way for the founders to make money, it was actually their passion?
Not at all. Yeah, it's completely mission-based. The family is a vegan family, completely mission-based. The cafe is there to deliver to customers rather than primarily make a profit. We're also backed by philanthropist vegan investors, so the mission continues through the business. Right. So our intention is obviously we have to run, we have to make a profit to be able to survive. Yeah. But our intention is really about volume. So the more volume we can sell, then the more animals we've removed from the supply chain. Right,
understood. Brilliant. So tell us a little bit about some of your products. I can see you've very kindly brought some in to show us today.
Yeah, so we have a really tight range. So we've got at the moment 5 products. So it started with the cream egg, which obviously copies the Cadbury's cream egg. We then introduced the copy of the Lindt balls, so it's the creamy chocolate truffle. And recently we've added the mini eggs and then the copy for the M&Ms, both peanut and chocolate. And that's, in terms of product, that's where we've stopped for now.
Right, okay.
So we've got 5 products. Not many shelves have got the full 5 products on yet, so we're not full, so there's no point launching more products.
Yeah.
And we do them in different formats. So you've got impulse, obviously, when people just want to grab. There's the sharing packs, which not many people share. And then there's gifting and Christmas and Easter. So we use the products and just make more formats rather than throw too many products at the market at once.
And who are your customers then? Where can people find these products?
Quite wide ranging. So our strategy is to be available to vegan customers, dairy avoiding customers, wherever they are. And that has been up to now quite tricky. So if you're on the road, if you're travelling, it's quite difficult to find an option. So we do deal with the grocers, so Waitrose and Asda, for example, but right through to independents. And then we've got online customers such as Amazon and Ocado. And then we also export. So Australia and Canada are quite big customers for us currently. And that's our strategy, really, to just fill all those channels. So we're looking for travel partners, so maybe BP or Moto, somebody like that. We're looking for coffee shops. So, yeah, I mean, Starbucks would be nice, but, we'll see. And then, really just to get availability breadth across the market.
Yeah. So you're looking at multi-channels, you've got your web covered there, you've got your in-store covered.
Yes.
And then petrol stations on the go as well.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good. So business is going well, which is great. I'm under no illusions that as a small business starting off, there were probably some challenges along the way. So would you care to just enlighten us to what a few of those might have been?
I'll go back kind of 3 years when we got investment to buy a machine to make the cream egg. And you don't know what you don't know, but we chose a partner to help us make it, and they suggested a machine to do the job. Yeah. Neither of which turned out to be particularly great decisions. So we had the first 2 years of just fighting to try to get product made, to get availability. We let customers down. So we really were just surviving for about 2 years.
Okay.
The investors, thankfully, because they're mission-based, were a little bit more patient, I would say. And what it made us do in that time was actually extend the range. rather than just focus on one product.
Okay.
So a bit of a silver lining. Where we are now, we wouldn't be had we not had the problems.
That's interesting that something that initially was a bit of a disaster could have turned out for the better then.
Yeah. Good. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Absolutely. So what does the future hold for Mummy Meegz then? What have you got in the pipeline?
Well, it's been an exciting Easter that we've just come through.
Of course,
So our first Easter where we were able to supply everything that everybody wanted. That said, they sold out in Asda, Waitrose. So we've proved our point this year.
Yeah.
So we'll be talking to more customers now to get listings for next Easter. And summer will be quite quiet. So with chocolate, you sell at Christmas, you sell at Easter.
Yeah.
The summer is kind of a low period. But that's okay if we've got two really high kind of periods and 6 to 8 months of good sales. So we are not launching any more products. It's about getting the coverage in the market with what we've got, because we know when they're on shelf, they sell better than anything else on shelf. Brilliant. So we've just got to get it there now.
Is it quite hard to manage that seasonality? From a cash flow point of view, you presumably have to stock up quite a lot before those peak periods.
Yes, there have been, I would say, pinch points. Mm-hmm. I think looking forward to this coming year, we'll be back in more volume, so there probably will be need for some help, which our investors will tend to help with. Okay. If you've got an order book, then they've no issue in helping us out.
Great position to be in there.
Yeah.
Good. I believe your packaging is fully compostable. Is that correct?
Some of it is. This product here is, which means this is paper. And if you put it in your compost bin, which we've all got at home, obviously, it will in 12 weeks disappear. So that's great, and that's got some listings. So Google lists us because we're compostable.
Right, brilliant.
And certain other customers are kind of going down that route. It's not without its challenges, though. So if that has any moisture,
okay.
So when we've exported it and we don't really know where it is, what it's been exposed to, the minute there's any moisture, it will start to degrade, and then your product's gone. So whilst we love it, we're being careful in rolling it out to all products. Yeah. So, but we know customers love it. Good. And we'll keep working on it.
Yeah. So personally, sustainability is really important for me and my family. And I know as a business, Azets has just published our first ESG report. So is that a trend that you see continuing?
Yes, completely. Yeah. So there's lots of things going on in the chocolate market, I suppose. So cocoa prices have risen. Okay. But that's actually a good thing, because that means the farmers are getting the deserved price for the raw material, which hasn't been the case for a long time. So that's important. We always use fair trade or a higher grade chocolate anyway. And what we always do is use the best packaging that we can. So if we can't get compostable, then it has to be recyclable, at least at the supermarket. We're trying to get it curbside so you can put it in your green bin. Yeah. That's our aim. So as a small business, we can't impact packaging materials, we can't impact the machines that some people run to pack. And to run compostable packaging, you have to have a different machine sometimes. So we're not big enough to influence that. So all we can do is do the best that we can and the best that's available. And if it costs a bit more, we do it because it's the right thing to do. Mm.
And you say you're being listed because of that?
Yes.
Characteristics of the product. Yeah. Is that something that your customers are asking more of their suppliers for?
So they tend to have slightly different requests, but as a minimum, recyclability. So that's our kind of base level. Yeah. And then other sustainable things like palm oil free, so we don't touch palm oil.
So as a small business starting out and going through this massive growth phase that you're going through now, what would your advice be to other businesses around sourcing a trusted business advisor? Have you got any tips for anybody?
Yes, keep it simple internally. So we have learnt, obviously with the 2 years prior of issues with partners that we chose, I suppose, not using experts is just pain that you don't need. As a small business, you need to use larger businesses to help you. So that's maybe it's warehousing, maybe that's manufacturing, definitely from an accounting position. We used to have quite a local, small, two-man band accountant, which was okay, but the skill level wasn't there on all fronts. And we found it quite hard work to
So
get
you
them
were
to
still
help
having to
us.
keep involved
Yes.
more than you would have liked with that side of the business.
Yeah. Whereas obviously with the Azets, we've just been able to kind of pass the whole monthly process and daily process over, and we're looking to expand what Azets do for us in terms of kind of actually running our invoicing and our admin as well.
That's great to hear. So essentially it's just about enabling the management team to concentrate on what you do best, stick to your knitting.
Yeah, completely.
And get that product out the door and into all those customers. Yeah.
And then we give our customers a better service.
Brilliant. Good.
You know, from an invoicing perspective, we're always correct and everything is as it should be, rather than if you do try and do it yourselves, then something will go wrong somewhere.
Well, thank you for coming in and joining me today. Really appreciate it, giving time up for your busy schedule. I've just got one more question, actually. Yeah. Can we get stuck into some of those?
Absolutely, go for it.
So what should we try, Helen?
Let's try the chicky eggs, which is our version of the mini eggs.
The egg of small stature, yeah. But they are absolutely indistinguishable from the alternative products.
That's success for us.
Which I think is probably where you're aiming to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant. Come and have a taste of this.
Go for it.
Thank you.
What do you think?
Oh, wow. That's fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.